So you grew up in Tampa and all that, and that's where your family started out. So really, how did you just get into music? Was it already in the family, or you just? Yeah, I know you said you went to music school and all that. So how did that kind of all begin?
Well, well, I'll tell you where it originally came from. It came from my grandpa Latta. He was a banjo player.
Okay, cool.
No one has ever heard a Carter say that.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're the first person. My grandpa Latta, on my mom's side, he was a banjo player. Really, really good one.
Yeah,
And so that's where I think the music really stemmed from, was on my mom's side. And she caught Nick, I guess, singing some Frank Sinatra song on
yeah.
like a stump, a wood stump in the backyard.
Uh,
She caught him singing in the backyard one time. So that's how she realized that, her kids were, had something extraordinary,
yeah.
But I didn't start off like that. I didn't just wake up one day and then I was like, I could sing.
Mhm.
It was never like that for me.
Yeah.
So I did go to school. I went
Music
to
school. Yeah.
I did go to Tampa Paragon Music School,
Cool.
and I did like grunge, like rock stuff, and
Yeah.
it was because my brother he would always like have me listen to like Nirvana, and it was the grunge days, and so at home I'd always be headbanging and just like this little grunge rock little kid in Tampa, and so looking up to my brother, and I would be outside playing basketball, and this was a couple years before I started and made it big, but
Yeah.
I'd be basketball as a little kid, and there would be fans that would be traveling from all over the world and out at the front of our gates. There was no internet really, there was no Twitter, there was no Instagram, there was no location services,
Yeah.
and they could find us
Yeah.
all the time. So
That's
I would
crazy.
always be out there with like with no shirt on, with my blonde hair, just playing basketball. I go up and I'd always talk to the fans because I'd be like, "Well, Nick's not here; he's in the Philippines or something right now."
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
then they would always come and bring gifts and stuff like that, and I was like, "Man, I want to do this."
Yeah.
So I started doing it for the simple reason, literally because I loved Beanie Babies. So I thought in my head, well, if I could do what my big brother does, I'll get a bunch of Beanie Babies.
Mhm.
And I still have all of those Beanie Babies to this day. So I
That's
go
so funny.
and I'd be like, yeah, I want Coral the fish,
Yeah.
like, which I'm saying that right now because I don't have Coral. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So then at a little age when I would do interviews, I'd know if I would say that, someone would give it to me. So downstairs in my garage, I have probably 400 or 500 of like Beanie Babies that I still kept from all the fans that are in like this thing. Like,
Dude, that's
it's,
amazing. You
it's
guys send
crazy.
me
So
a photo of
I
that.
literally did it for the love of Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
I started singing for the love of Beanie Babies.
That's awesome, man.